How's it going? It's the Crypto Oracle, and this video is going to be about basically an introduction to technical analysis in regards to cryptocurrency. There will be more videos from here which go into depth into indicators, into candlesticks, into studies, Fibonacci, everything like that. But for now, this is just kind of the absolute beginner's guide to technical analysis, and kind of just I'm skirting over everything and going over terms and such. So let's get started. So an absolute introduction to technical analysis starts with the chart, obviously. Here I am on bittrex.com. Here's one on TradingView for Bitcoin, but it doesn't matter what the chart is, as long as it has a candlestick pattern, it's going to apply, or technical analysis will apply. It applies to cryptocurrency charts, forex charts, commodities charts, and of course the actual stock market. But obviously we only care about it in regards to cryptocurrency. So what we have here is basically a over time graph of the price of the coin. So you see on the x-axis we have the time, and this is, you can see it goes by day, and then if you zoom in, it goes by every 12 hours. If you zoom in more, it goes by every 6 hours. So that's the time frame you'll see. The price will be on the y-axis over here, and you can see it only goes from 0.012 to 0.019. That's just because that's where the price is at. Obviously it goes all the way down to 0, and all the way up to infinity. But that's more of just basic math than technical analysis, but it's still something you need to know if you're an absolute beginner to trading. And then over here we just have some information about the coins themselves. This just shows the actual last price that it was sold at in terms of Bitcoin. This shows the total amount of volume that the coin has been traded in the past 24 hours. This shows the current bid price. This shows the current ask price. Basically, the bid is what people are offering it to buy it for, and the ask is what people are offering to sell their Litecoin for. And then we have the 24-hour high and low. This is the highest and lowest point in terms of Bitcoin and dollars that the coin has been in the past 24 hours. Okay, so within this graph, you're going to see that it's made up of a bunch of little sticks, and these are called candlesticks. And as you can see, there's red ones and green ones, and they go up, they go down, they have little whiskers that come out of them, they go above and below the candlesticks, but I'm not going to go into everything in terms of candlesticks in this video. This is just another thing you're going to need to know, is that these little blips that happen every 30 minutes, which is the current time frame I'm in, every 30 minutes interval, a new candlestick is created, and you'll see it grow up as the price goes up and decline as the price goes down. The green candlesticks are obviously representative of positive movement, and the red candlesticks are representative of negative movement. Now you'll see some big candlesticks like here, where there's a huge series of sell orders that happened within 30 minutes, and then the bigger green candlesticks like you see right back here are indicators of big buy movements. People are getting into the coin, they're turning their Bitcoin into Litecoin, and that's what a big green candlestick represents. And then from there we have the overall scale of the graph. Now we're currently looking at a 30-minute candlestick graph, but you can see that we can go all the way down to the tiny little 1-minute graph, and we can go all the way back to the 1-month graph, but obviously that's not going to show us very much, because this thing has only been around for a few years, so there's only so many actual candlesticks that can be made. Usually you're going to want to look at maximum about 1 day, and minimum 1 minute if you're day trading. If you're day trading, I usually look at between the 15 and the 1 minute. If you're looking at a long-term scale, you're definitely going to want to look at the 1 day. You're definitely going to want to look at the 1 hour, the 12 hour if that's available. And then most commonly what people look at, and what the default is for Bittrex, is the 30-minute candlestick chart, and that's just going to show you kind of just the best scale for most coins. From there, what actual scale should you be using? All of them. you should be using the smaller interval scales. Whenever you're doing shorter term trades, you should be doing the larger interval scale, like the 1 day, the 3 days. Sometimes great, but that's way more long term than what most cryptocurrencies trading. What you'll see in most cryptocurrencies and tokens and such. So as you can see here, from the 1 day, you see all of this movement from the beginning of August all the way to the current date, which is September. And you can see that this thing has fluctuated like crazy, but you can also see how high and how low the lows were. So you look at the chart, and obviously everything in hindsight is 2020, but you look at the chart and you say, oh, why didn't I just buy here and sell up here at the peak? Well, the whole point of technical analysis is to try to either predict peaks or predict bottoms, troughs, or to determine if a coin will keep rising or if it will keep declining, or if there's going to be what we call a reversal of the trend, which is whenever it stops declining and it starts going up, or if it stops going up and it starts declining. That's a reversal. Another thing you're going to need to learn how to identify. But you can see that there are some actual indicators of movement that I will explain in the future videos. Indicators of movement are going to be, you can research technical analysis and figure them out. You can also read other people's technical analysis to figure those out, but obviously this is just going to be in the further videos. So that is all I have to say about the basics of technical analysis, the basics of the graph. I'm trying to keep these videos short so that you guys can flip through them all. Obviously just skip over this one if you're a beginner, don't skip over this one if you're beginning, or if you're a beginner, watch kind of the easier beginner type videos first, and then get into the intermediate and the advanced. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please check out the rest of the videos in this series if you'd like to look into how to actually do the technical analysis. Thank you for watching.